want you to imagine. Imagine it was last week. You changed your to-do list, rescheduled or cancelled some of your prior commitments, and drove to Ocean Mall to watch your favorite movie. Things, however, did not turn up that way. You were informed that the movies were available except the one you want to watch. Now you have two options. Go back from Ocean Mall, undid all your cancelled and rescheduled commitments. B, you want to watch another movie which are available that day. Which one do you want to select, or what have you chosen?
Go for the
Option C.
other
Go
one.
another
We go
theater.
for another cinema.
And
Second option.
you want to watch another available movie?
Yeah.
Those who are agree with GM Imran, can you raise your hand so that I can see?
I'm the president, please.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Based on this scenario, there is a good news and there is a bad news. Let me tell you the good news first. If you said you want to watch the available movie, you're no exception. Usually, majority of us prefer to watch any available movie rather than leave the hall and go somewhere else. The bad news is, we are all wrong in our decision. We are all victim of a fallacy of our brain. And this fallacy has a proper name, which has just been described by my evaluator. This is called sunk cost fallacy. Don't worry, I've already written it. Sunk cost fallacy is a systematic error of our judgment. Our mean the intelligent people. Technically speaking, in sunk cost fallacy, we continue to do a job, continue a behavior, or continue an attempt, or pursue an idea as a result of already invested resources. That resources can be in terms of time, money, efforts, energy, even emotional attachment in certain cases. Let me describe you my case to clarify this academic concept. The person was me. I drove to the Ocean Mall to watch a movie called 1917, but ended up watching something called Prey of Birds. Huh? Prey of Birds.
And Harlequin, okay.
Okay. That was Birds of Prey, if I'm not wrong. Okay, even I can't, properly recall the name. Okay, why? Because I spent my time. I allocated this time and traveled to the cinema. I incurred expenditure through my journey. I took efforts, make a plan and rechange everything. The issue is, I don't want, after spending this investment, I don't want to waste it there and refuse to go home. The important thing is that in this scenario, going back home is far more logical and sensible than staying in a lost cause or a boring movie with a boring movie. Dear Toastmaster, this sunk cost fallacy is not limited to the cinema. In fact, it is embedded in our thinking and hardwired in our brain in everyday lives. Let me give you an example. My mother-in-law is continuously using a perfume with bad smell, merely because it was gifted by her, gifted to her by a friend from USA. I mean, whenever she goes to a shop, she does not find what she is looking for, she usually ends up shopping another thing, which is not needed. And whenever, and she, wants to eat as much as possible in a buffet because she thinks that we are paying more money than we are eating. Now, in this buffet example is very much related to my own experience. I usually don't take tea evening, evening tea. I usually don't take evening tea, except Wednesday. I take 2 cups of tea with plate full of cookies. Initially I thought that I might be doing this because, something has to be done during the break. But then I realized that I'm, pumping nicotine and sugar, just see the nicotine and sugar inside my body without any reason. Now, what is done, a clinical psychologist once said, you cannot regain your investment once it is lost. Pursuing it is like, digging a deeper hole for yourself. Last week, when I went to watch this parade of birds, it was, a story of a woman doing all kind of stupid things throughout the movie. But this otherwise wise man was there till the last second in front of that boring movie. I suffered on 2 accounts. Wasted my money on a ticket, and then my time and efforts in front of that movie. Now, what can be done? I think we need to detach ourselves from emotional attachment. You throw away your perfume if it is not smelling, despite of the fact that it is given by a friend. Secondly, leave the cinema. It was me last week. It could be you next week. Thank you.
I have to make an announcement if anyone who wants to take this